In this video, I'm going to be talking about using the 2 cups method for dimensional jumping or quantum jumping. Now, this is a little bit of a change from what I normally talk about and the normal topics that I'm interested in. But just for clarity's sake, space and time magic is something I've explored for quite a while, though I've had limited to no success with it. So in today's video, I want to talk about using the 2 cups method for quantum jumping. Now, what this entails is pretty straightforward. You take 2 cups, some labels, and some water, and you fill up the first cup with water, label it with your current situation, then label the other cup with your desired situation. Then you focus your thoughts on the first cup, thinking about how the situation is filling your life currently. And when you feel like you've got enough thought on that, you take the water from this cup and pour it into this cup, focusing on how the shift feels and what it looks like to watch the water go from this cup to this cup. Then you feel a moment of joy, realizing that your life has shifted, and then you drink the water. It sounds very straightforward, so I thought, what the hell, I don't have anything to lose. Let's give it a try and see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and put some water in this cup here. Okay, excellent. So now I have the water in the cup. Now I'm going to label these 2 cups with a situation from the past that I don't have very much control over and I would like to change. Now, given the anonymity of what I do, I'm going to keep it rather vague. So I'll leave you to fill in the details of what you think that this is actually about. And know that I'm not going to be able to update this video to let you know if things have happened, but I will update it on my blog. So look at fraterlucath.com and I will post a blog about this the day that I post this video, and then I will post an update at the bottom of that blog post. So just bookmark that blog post if you would like to know more. So I'm going to label these very simple. I'm going to label them as went, and stayed. Again, I'll leave it up to you to decide what you think these labels mean, but I'm going to go ahead and affix them here. So, went. And yes, my handwriting is terrible. People have told me that my entire life. And then here, I'm going to label this one stayed. Push these over a little bit for you. Alright, so now I'm going to take some time and focus on what the situation has been in the went, or what the situation has been because I went. So now I'm going to spend a couple moments thinking about it. If you'd like to join me in this experiment, please feel free to do so. You could pause the video now and go ahead and fill up your own glasses. But I'm going to take the next minute or so to focus on what this situation has brought into my life. To be completely honest with you, this situation has brought me tons of misery, so it's really pulled down my energetic vibration, for lack of a better word. It's made me feel pretty terrible thinking about it. So I'm going to focus a little bit more on this situation and the actual ramifications of it before I pour it into this cup. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour it from this cup into this one while thinking about what it's like to watch the water go from this cup to this cup. According to the instructions that I read, it's not important to watch the emotion or anything like that. It's important to really notice the actual sensation of watching it go from this cup to this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I feel an odd sense of relief putting the wet cup away. And having this cup here in front of me feels good. So I'm going to now focus on what having stayed would have done for me. And focusing on living the life that I am now living since I stayed in the past. Now this is a much better feeling. So I'm going to now drink this entire cup of water, and then I'm going to take the labels off, and this little experiment will be done. Slammed a whole cup of water. Good stuff. Now, I'm going to take the labels off. Those are really stuck on there. As you can tell, I used part of an envelope, so those were pretty stuck on there. Probably have to scrub that off. So now that finishes up my experiment here. I'm going to take this, and from here it's really just a matter of living my life as if I had stayed rather than going. So I hope this has been an interesting experiment for you. I hope you've learned a little bit about this quantum leaping or quantum jumping or dimensional jumping, whatever you want to call it, method. And I hope that you're able to follow along with this, and feel free to go back and watch this video a couple times if you'd like to do the method. I explained it as faithfully as it's been explained. I discovered it through a Reddit forum called R Dimensional Jumping, I believe. It might have been quantum jumping. So, not very complicated, not super hard to find the written instructions. But like I said, I'm going to see how this affects my life. I'm going to write a blog post about this specific video, and then I will update that blog post with what happens afterwards. I'm going to give it a week or two before I write about it, most likely, though. So, with that said, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this experiment. Please check out my blog. Subscribe if you're interested in more content, particularly about demonic magic, but also about any type of magic in general. And I'll see you in the next video.